Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun up.
What's up, guys? Just here, welcome back to my channel. We're back for the reaction to Better Call Saul. This is the final season, season 6, episode 3, Rock and Hard Place. And another interesting title. So far, we've gotten Wine and Roses, Carrot and Stick, now Rock and Hard Place. If it was any other show, I wouldn't even be thinking twice about it, but because I know what show we're watching, and because I know who the show's creators actually are, of course I'm going to bring that up, and I gotta mention it here for the intro, because that's definitely something I'm going to be paying attention to moving forward with future titles also. But yeah, where we last left off, we actually saw Saul and Kim being tailed, being followed by somebody unknown. My immediate thought was Lalo, because we didn't see him all episodes, so my immediate assumption was, because we didn't see him, that during that time he was actually crossing the border, tracked them down, and what he's actually tracked them down for, I have no idea. But I also saw some theories regarding it possibly being Howard or one of Chuck's former PIs, which, hey, that could be also a very real possibility. And I gotta be honest with you guys, if it is involving Howard, or if it is actually Howard being the one that's tracking them down and he does kind of catch them in the act, screwing them over, I wouldn't even be upset, because just being a responsible, reasonable person, he doesn't deserve this. I know obviously Saul and Kim are our protagonists. We're definitely following their journey and we definitely are rooting for them, but at the same time, yeah, I feel like they've gone off the deep end kind of. They've gone a little bit too far. But the other story that I definitely want to catch up with is Nacho, because man, he's pretty much a dead man walking at this point. He's on the run. The last we saw him, he was dealing with the twins, and not many people escape the twins. We also know that the twins appear in Breaking Bad. He doesn't, so that's not a good sign for Nacho. I really do want him to make it through the series, get him and his father to safety, but I feel like that's not going to happen. I've already told you guys my predictions. I do feel like Mike is going to be the one to actually save his father, though. We shall see if it actually does play out like that. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. We shall see. But if you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Nacho. Hopefully we find out he's okay. I love the intros for the show too. You always got to pay attention. I feel like a lot of time it's something that's going to come back later in the episode. I don't know my flowers. The only one I know from the show is Lily of the Valley, which I don't think is that. What is that? Okay, here's Nacho. This is the aftermath of one run-in with the twins. Your truck is destroyed. Here they come. They like to flank people though too. They're having the two of them. One of them will come straight at you, and the other one will sneak around. Shoot you in the back of the head or something. Ooh, I don't know if I like this idea. I know he's probably tired as fuck, like he's been up, even in the hotel, looking out the window, but I would keep running. I mean, you basically just put yourself in a box right now, a cage for them. Oh, he's definitely going under, isn't he? Yo! At this point, it's life or death. I would have died underwater, or under tar, whatever the fuck that is. What's really killing me right now, though, or at least what I'm thinking, is if he goes through all this, and then he eventually still dies, I will die. That will kill me.
Está bien, okay. No problema. Para que se lave.
To clean. Can we trust this guy? Calling his father. He's making sure his father's okay.
Dad, it's me.
Nacho?
Solo quería escuchar tu voz.
Nacho.
He's got to know he's in trouble.
¿Cómo estás? Eso es muy raro.
No importa, papá, solo.
Wow, good acting right there.
¿Cómo estás? Es todo.
You see him like holding back.
Hijo, tengo
Doesn't want to
mucho
worry his
trabajo.
father.
Ya hemos hablado de esto muchas veces.
A la policía.
Sí, papá. Te entiendo. Te oigo.
¿Qué más quiere decir? ¿Mm? Adiós, hijo.
That might be their last conversation. Great acting on his part. Holy shit. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm getting like last episode vibes for Nacho right now. Now back to this. Okay.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you.
This show is so good.
Whatever bullshit way you want the story to go, I will make it go. But I need one thing.
Yes.
My dad.
If you are true to your word, there will be no reason for anyone to harm your father.
You are not the one that I need to hear it from.
Your dad's gonna be okay.
How do you know?
Because anyone who goes after him is gonna have to come through me.
Yo, chills.
I got it. Valet scam. Oh, it wouldn't be me. This has got Huel's name written all over it.
Valet scam.
knows Huel from your hearing.
Yeah, but if we do it right, Huel will be invisible.
Oh, yeah?
Like a ghost.
No, she's like getting turned on by
It
this.
was audacious.
Slippin' Kimmy. They're not good for each other.
That's suspicious.
I'm sure you recognize this man. He's a client of Jimmy McGill's, one Jorge de Guzman. This is Eduardo Salamanca. Same person. He died in a massive firefight at his compound. Over a half dozen people were killed.
Okay, so they still think he's dead.
Let me explain.
I feel like she's
how
gonna
this
figure
works
out
from
about
Wednesday.
the Huel case from previously.
A couple years back, Jimmy McGill represented Ignacio Varga, and now here he is representing Eduardo Salamanca under the assumed name de Guzman.
Somebody's gotta kill Suzanne.
I don't think Jimmy ever intended to become a cartel lawyer. And if that's true, if Salamanca duped him, then the lawyer-client privilege was obtained in bad faith.
You want Jimmy to rat on a client?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
You know it's wrong. And I think Jimmy does too.
He practices now under the name Saul Goodman. Although I distinctly remember you referring to him as a scumbag.
Underneath all of his showiness, he's a lawyer and a human being. And I think he knows what's right.
Okay, what is this now, Mike? I don't even try to guess anymore. I just wait for it. Holy hell. He could breathe in there? He saved him though, that's big. Good on you, Mike. They didn't even show us it all go down. I kind of like that.
When?
Tomorrow.
Boss says it looks too pretty.
Didn't hear the rest of the convo.
Want me to take care of it?
No. I'll do it.
Gotta rough him up a bit.
Now get the hell out of here.
He really wanted to beat him down.
Gotta make it look real, right?
He's heard that before. Probably just gonna see the aftermath now. Namaste. I mentioned valet scheme. This already feels like a GTA mission.
Sorry, sir.
Got the keys.
No worries.
He's a ghost. I still don't know what the actual plan is though.
Kid looks quick.
Man, he's running car to car. He's gonna realize, yep,
Let's go, yo.
copying the key. Man, that was so cool. Between the flights of stairs and going switching back to the screw or the key. Too slick. They were never even there.
And how does it work?
Press 4 for unlock, 5 for lock. Rest will take care of itself.
Ooh.
Bosa will want to hear the truth from you before the Salamancas have you.
I will say it was Alvarez.
Once you say it, you get to your feet. You start running as fast as you can, Victor. You'll be zip-tied. You'll be ready. You'll handle it.
He's gotta do this right now?
Puts me down, you mean?
It'll be over quick. I should be there for insurance. There are a lot of ways this can go south.
I really want Mike to be there too. He can get him out of this. kill them all, even though we know the twins survive. Bolsa survives. Is this it, guys? Is this the end of Nacho? A lot of nodding going on. He roughed him up to make it look like he's not actually working with them.
Today you are going to die. But there are good deaths and there are bad deaths.
Look at all those torture weapons.
Who put you up to this?
Los Sojos out of Peru. They paid me to set up your nephew. And I did.
It was him, wasn't it? Yo, his facial acting, superb.
As far as we know, plus all as we know, was anyone else involved?
Him? You think the chicken man? What a joke. I would have done it for free because I hate every last one of you psycho sacks of shit. I opened Lalo's gate, and I would do it again, and I'm glad what they did to him. And I wish I killed him with my own hands. And you know what else, Hector? I put you in that chair. Oh, yeah.
He's revealing it.
You were dead and buried, and I had to watch this asshole bring you back.
Holy shit.
You are sitting in your shitty nursing home, and you're sucking down on your jello night after night for the rest of your life. You think of me.
Yo.
Fuck.
Es suyo.
Oh! Broke out. This is nuts. No! What the? Nacho! Fuck! Wow. I had a feeling it was gonna be his last episode, but not like that, man. Episode 3? Shooting him after the glass. Oh, don't want to see that. Oh. That just kind of fucking ruined my day. Alright guys, that was Better Call Saul, Season 6, Episode 3. Don't get me wrong, that was freaking nuts. Did not see that coming. I did not want that to happen. I don't know how I feel. I have like a range of emotions right now. Like, obviously I'm sad for Nacho. Like, I really liked his character, but at the same time, I said it, I think I gave my prediction either last episode or the episode before. I think I might have even done it for both of them. I said, there's no way in hell Nacho is making it out of this final season, but never in a million years would I thought it would have gone down like that. And that's why they did it. Man, I gotta really like take a second here because it all just went down so quick. I still can't believe what I just witnessed. Nacho took himself out, like going back to near closer to the start of the episode with Nacho calling his father. I even said that feels like a last conversation type of thing. I am glad, I am thankful that he actually did get to speak to his father one last time, but man, even thinking about that conversation, the way it went, his father was like, just had enough. He's like, Nacho, we've had this conversation. You know what you need to do? You need to go to the police. Like, do you have anything more to say? Like, I can't help you if you're not willing to actually do that. I love you, son, but that's what you have to do. I can't keep repeating myself. That's pretty much the gist of their conversation. And then on the other line, on the other end, you got Nacho freaking holding back tears, like on the verge of breaking down. He knows it's the end for him. Fuck. Man, this was really upsetting. I did not, even though I was saying I fully expect Nacho to die before the season is over, I did not start this episode here today thinking that he was going to die. Fuck, man. I'm kind of upset. I feel like my day was just ruined here. Oh, man. Nacho, and his father is probably never going to know. Well, he's going to come to the realization eventually when he never hears from his son again, but they better never touch his father, Gus. Gus, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you, Gus. But I was saying too, on the ride up there at the end, when Nacho was in the back of the van, everybody else here in this scenario, in this scene, or that's going to be arriving to this scene, that's going to be a part of this scene, they're all in Breaking Bad. Nacho is not. Man, what a great character. I did see someone say before, it might have even been Nikki and Steven react. I want to give them props if it was them that actually said it, but if it wasn't, then whoever actually said it, I give props to. But basically what I heard somebody say, I think it was them, is that Nacho is basically the Jesse Pinkman of the Better Call Saul series. And I 100% co-sign. I completely agree with that. But spoiler alert for Breaking Bad. If you're watching this, you better have watched Breaking Bad. Spoiler alert though, either way. Jesse doesn't die in Breaking Bad. Jesse Pinkman doesn't actually die. So to see Nacho go this way, at least it was on his own terms. I gotta watch that scene back, like, man, I was kind of in disbelief, shock. I was taken back. Face was in my palms, like, man, a range of emotions right there. That was, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction because I feel sick to my stomach now. That was, wow. I can't believe that actually just occurred. That actually went down. Episode 3, he's not going to be a part of the rest of the season. This is an extended season 2, man. I knew he couldn't be on the run all season. There's no freaking way they could hold that up an entire season of Nacho on the run. I did get one comment as well. The username is escaping me right now. If I can remember, editing justice, go back and edit. But if I do see this as an editor, I will go back and actually include the comment here. But somebody had actually thought, or they brought up the idea that Nacho might even go the way of reaching out to the vacuum man, the vacuum cleaner, and going that possible route, and same with Kim. And you know what, I was like, I wouldn't even be upset if that did occur. That is a real possibility why he isn't in Breaking Bad also, if he does actually get help or assistance from the vacuum cleaner, and basically a new identity for him and his father, and maybe even Kim gets it too. You were wrong. My belief and me wanting to believe in that was wrong. That did not go down like that. My prediction was kind of right. I said Nacho is not making it out of this final season. To me, that was very clear. Obviously, it could have gone many, many ways, but this is the way that it actually went. We saw Nacho take his own life at the end of the episode. Man. I guess he realized, like, he was looking around, there's no escaping this. Like, he looked at Gus too. He got everything out in the open. What a freaking badass final scene for Nacho, man. He revealed everything to Hector. That was freaking awesome. And major props to Hector, to his actor, because his like facial acting, obviously Breaking Bad, the entire show, he's had to do that. We have gotten to see Hector outside the chair or standing up in this show, but for the majority of his time as this character, he's just basically been in the chair, and you see that facial acting that he has to put on display with the bell as well because he can't speak. Major props, man. Such a great character, and every time you hear that bell, it's like synonymous with the character. It's just that damn good. But going back to Nacho, I'm in rough shape here. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, I'm really trying to collect my thoughts and like a range of emotions. Like, one second I'm thinking like, man, that was freaking crazy. What an insane episode. And the next I start feeling like shit. Like, man, one of my favorite characters from the show is gone. Like, 6 seasons in, I just saw the death of one of my favorite characters from the entire Breaking Bad series. Like, I love Jesse Pinkman as also. When it comes to like the Breaking Bad series, I kind of always like looked at myself, or looked at him as a bit of myself, or I saw a bit of myself in him. If you guys get what I'm saying, like, a lot of people, like, when they watch these shows, obviously everybody wants to be Heisenberg, Walter White. Well, some people despise him, but everybody wants to be like the main lead badass or the main villain, or think they would be. But I don't know. Just in regards to my younger days, I feel like he's the one character that I could relate most to. And now in this show, I don't know, probably if I had to choose one, maybe Nacho would be that one also that I could relate to most. It's not even like I'm not saying I'm cartel or anything. Don't confuse my words here. But just when it comes to characters that like I kind of like, I don't know, you just get drawn to closest. I feel like those two were really the ones of the entire series for me that I don't know. I saw a bit of myself in them. So losing Nacho this episode, man, is I'm definitely gonna have to take some time after this and like really reflect on things because I might have more to say going to the next episode when I start up the next reaction. But for right now, man, I'm kind of at a loss for words. How that all played out, like it definitely felt like this whole episode. It felt like a final episode for Nacho. From the final discussion with his father to basically just him accepting the fate, the beatdown with Mike too, man, he went through so much. Fuck. This entire episode was freaking nuts. This might have been one of the best episodes of Better Call Saul also. This was a 10 out of 10 episode. You guys heard it from me. Regardless if there's other 10 out of 10 episodes in the entire series, there's definitely a few. But this one, for season 6, I think this is the first 10 out of 10 episode for me. The other two, don't get me wrong, I freaking love the first 2 episodes of the season, but this one, man, Nacho's last episode, 10 out of 10. It was that damn good. His entire journey this season, well, continuing on from last season when he was on the run, what he did this episode, and oh man, I even said that too, this episode, when he was hiding that tanker, and he was like under, holding his breath, I think, what was that, oil or tar or whatever? When he was actually holding his breath under that, I was saying, I even said it during the reaction, if Nacho goes through all this and they just kill him off or he just dies in the end, I was going to feel like more shit, like, because he had to suffer even more, like everything he went through. I thought because of everything he went through, he would make it out of the show. He would basically find safety for him and his father, but that's not a fairy tale happy ending. Like this is Better Call Saul, folks. So seeing it all play out this way, man, Nacho was so good this episode. And what is the actor's name? Because it's his final episode. I might as well give him his props. So obviously, I know he's a big actor. Loved him in Far Cry. He appeared in Spider-Man as well. What was it? Homecoming? I don't know if he's ever going to pop up again, but I want to see. Oh. Nacho Varga, where's the actor? No. Okay, played by Michael Mando. Yeah, man. Thank God I didn't actually look this up or look up anything in regards to Nacho previously before jumping this episode, because looking up Nacho now on Google, it's all about last episode, his final scene, which was freaking nuts, and I get that, but man, spoiler alert for people that haven't seen it. Thank God I did not get spoiled for that. I truly hope all other reactors that are watching this and react to this series and this season and this show, I truly hope nobody was spoiled by this, because I don't know, everybody deserves to watch this the way it's meant to be watched. No spoilers, and just the sheer surprise, the range of emotions. Like, man, that's like one of the most powerful character deaths because of the range of emotions. Like when a character dies, a lot of the shows I watch, I'm either super happy, super excited, or super depressed. A lot of tears. With this one, it was like a range, man. Like I almost got teary-eyed. I didn't cry. That's kind of surprising to me. And like I was saying, he's one of my favorite characters of this entire series, and that's including Breaking Bad. So for him, I got to go back and watch that scene, how it all played out. He was calling everybody out. I kind of went off track there, going back to it now, but when he revealed to Hector, and I kind of went off topic there, or off track with his facial acting also, but yeah, when he revealed everything to Hector, and he was saying, I'm the one that put you in the chair, man, so freaking good. I feel like that scene alone, that performance from this episode as Nacho by Michael Mando, I want to see him win some awards for this, because he's got my vote. Can I nominate him? I don't know where I nominate actors for Emmys or whatever the award is to be won for this. Just point me in the right direction, because I want to get a campaign going for this. I don't want to spoil anything on Twitter, but I'm definitely going to tweet something out after. Like, for this episode alone, Michael Mando needs to win an award. I'm saying it right here, right now. Maybe I need to come out with my own awards. Maybe once a year, like for all the reactions I do, just put out an award show, like best actor out of series I've watched for that year, best episode, best show, best series, best whatever, best season. I might have to start doing that. You know what? I just marked it. I just came up with a great idea right here, right now. In Nacho's final episode, potentially a crazy idea for the future, for my channel. I'm definitely going to do that. The Street Justice, the Street Awards, end of the year. That's something you guys can look forward to. And yeah, I can tell you right now, nominated for Best Actor in the first annual Street Awards, Michael Mando. He might even be the front runner. And do you know what the crazy thing is too? This show. Do you know what this show is called? You guys see the title in front of you? Do you know what this show is called? Better Call Saul. Do you know who I've been speaking about this entire recap? This post-episode discussion? Nacho. I don't even think I've mentioned Saul's name up until this point, so that just shows how crazy of a show this is, how good of a show it is, what a freaking cast they have, what a range of characters they have included in this show, but that just shows, man, the storylines that they have going on. Also, when it comes to the Saul stuff, I don't know, this episode didn't really do too much for me, maybe because the Nacho stuff was so good, but even going back to the last episode, I was like, alright, Saul's cool. I love Saul. I love Kim. I love watching the Kettlemans for being the clusterfucks that they are, but can we get back to Nacho, please? Because, yeah, that's the part of the story that I was most invested in, that I've been most invested in all season. But speaking of Saul and Kim, they now think that Lalo is dead. We know the truth. He's still alive, but where exactly is Lalo? We didn't see him once again, so... And we also didn't find out who was tracking or who was tailing Kim and Saul last episode, at the end of last episode, so maybe they're saving that, but we did see another heist pulled by them, more shenanigans. I swear, I feel like it's all gonna come back, because that's another thing I did want to bring up. I think the one lawyer's name was Susan. Some of the looks that she was given, I think at the start of the court date, right when she was waiting at the elevator, she saw like Kim and Saul getting each other ready. They're like cuffing up the cuffs or whatever, the buckles, doing up all the buttons. And she, I don't know, she gave a look like, those two are together. I don't know if she already knew that, but then I feel like it really hit her. And then that's when the ball really started warming about previous cases and whatnot, and all conveniences and coincidences involving those two and previous cases. I just feel like everything's going to come crashing down by the end of the season for those characters. Like, everything that they pulled up until this point. And because it was Susan there, given that look, I feel like that Huel case especially is going to come back. Obviously, we know Huel's in Breaking Bad also, so I don't know. There's got to be more to it, because that was Kim's case, right? She was the one that actually took the case for Saul and got Huel off. So I know that sounds wrong, but in regards to the courts, got Huel off. But yeah, I feel like now that Susan was given those looks for Kim and Saul, and Kim was the one responsible for getting him off, and Susan was, what was it, the co-defender or whatever? I forget what the actual legal term is. Not the plaintiff, but the defendant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to come back, that case in particular. I could be wrong about that. We shall see, but man, that's basically what I took from the Saul portion of the episode in regards to their story. But man, in regards to this episode, the sole focus was all on Nacho. Seeing it all go down at the end is revealing. I know I keep on coming back around to that because it keeps on going through my mind right now. This is something I'm going to be thinking about for a while. Holy shit. Nacho. Michael Mando. So freaking good. How can we top this? The next episode is already going to be disappointing because there's no freaking way in hell you could top this shit. But man, I feel bad for his father too. Their last conversation, at least he got it out. He got everything out pretty much, but he did in the end actually protect Gus. And that's the reason why, I guess, going into Breaking Bad, Hector doesn't even know that Gus was responsible for Lalo's death. But Nacho revealed everything. I'm the one that opened the gate. I'm the one that put you in the chair. It wasn't him, or the way he was saying it, like him, the chicken man. Fuck no. So Alvarez, and who the fuck is Alvarez? So I feel bad for Alvarez now because he's gonna get the brunt of the blame, and they're gonna be coming and swinging for him too. So that should be interesting. But this was only the third episode of the entire season. I feel bad for Mike too, who was watching the whole thing. I guess that was the whole plan. When they gave each other the nod to Mike and Nacho, I initially thought that was a nod that, yes. I even said in the episode, that's not a nod of like a respect, goodbye nod. That's a nod of like, all right, I'm going to come through. I'm going to get you out of this. Don't you worry. But man, I was wrong. So wrong. R.I.P. Nacho. Ignacio Varga. Hopefully his father's safe from here on out. I think that's it for me, guys. I am freaking drained after this. This was an incredible episode. You heard me rate it 10 out of 10. Get your nominations in out of all the shows I'm watching in 2022 for the Street Awards. Who do you think is the best actor, most deserving of the 2022 Street Awards Best Actor of the Year? As of right now, I think Michael Mando is the leading candidate. And this is just the third episode. I can't express that and stress that enough because we still have a full season ahead of us now. This is an extended season. You guys let me know that there is going to be a break also. So, yeah, I don't even know what else is to come, but I feel dead inside. As always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Till next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Let's all grieve together. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.